Alrighty folks, we're going to cook some blue crabs today. It's been a bunch of years since we've done this here, but we'll show you how we do it. Right or wrong, this is how we do it. There's Mom. She's going to get ready and cook them. Alrighty folks, here we're placing the crabs down in there, and you can see down the bottom, they're not actually sitting down in the water. We have got 3 cups of vinegar in the bottom and 3 cups of water. A lot of people put them adult beverage down in there instead of the vinegar. We've always used vinegar and water, just equal parts, and we go from there. And we're going to be using 2 different kinds of seasonings today. The first one the man gave us, it is J.O. seasoning. It's made in Baltimore. In Old Bay, I believe it's made in Baltimore also. But the first batch, we're going to try the J.O. seasoning. And the second batch, we'll be using Old Bay. You just place your crabs down in there. And then what you do, after you get a layer, put you in some seasoning. And place you some more crabs in. Now these crabs was on ice. They're cold, so they're not moving around a whole lot. They're real sluggish. And you're a lot better off like that there. You do not want to cook dead crabs. And then what we do after we get all of our crabs in there and you got the seasoning that you want, what you'll do, you'll place the lid over it, you'll bring it to a boil, turn the heat down just a little bit, and then cook it for 20 to 30 minutes. They'll come out a nice red shade. You'll see here shortly. Now that is one trouble you have with crabs. Them claws, they grab a hold of everything there, including the finger. We didn't get that on tape, but one of them did get my finger. You can see there they just holding on there, and we were just trying to get them where it was all turned up like that there. It would have probably been fine the way it was, folks. And whenever you're fixing these, it's up to you completely how much seasoning you want to put on there. I will tell you now, the J.O. to us was not as hot and spicy as the Old Bay was. I liked it. Everybody loved both of them. Don't get me wrong. But no, it's entirely up to you how much seasoning you put on these guys. And we always kept a little bit out to the side where we could dip the crab meat in if we wanted to there. Got me.
Dixie and Daisy. What is that, girls?
Here's the two different seasonings we use, folks. J.O. crab seasoning and Old Bay. Now, years ago, when we lived in Maryland there, we could go out and get with some chicken necks and string and a net. Lord, you could catch 3, 4, 5 dozen just in no time, folks. And where we got these crabs is Green Seafood in Bristol. They have seafood flew in each week. This is a male crab. You can tell underneath there. We didn't have no females. Alrighty, what you do, you lay down a bunch of newspapers, and in that way the cleanup's a lot easier. You just roll the newspapers up, and then you can throw them away. We'll show you here shortly. Alrighty, folks, we're getting the crabs out now. You can see that pretty red color they've got now. These here was cooked for right at 30 minutes. We could have probably took them out a little bit earlier, but we cooked them for 30 minutes. And we'll get these out and place them on the table. We don't show the second batch, but we'll do the same thing over. We went ahead and dumped our other water out, and we put in 3 cups of vinegar and 3 cups of water again, and put that in the bottom and placed the crabs in there. And we used Old Bay on the next batch, and like I said, it was just a little bit hotter. That's what we had always used, was Old Bay, and we thought we'd give that J.O. a try. They had it there at the seafood market, and let me tell you, folks, they is good. It had been a long time since we had any, and his mom and pop's anniversary, and wanted to do something there to where, you know, something they could enjoy. And then leftovers, we don't have no video of that or anything, but Mom made her some crab cakes. Now I'm going to show y'all how I eat the blue crabs here. Grab you a crab off over there, and then what I'll do first, I'll pull off the claws. I always just gave my claws to my dad. He really likes the claw meat. Now I will eat that part there. I eat it all, but it was always a little bit sweeter meat, I always thought, in the claw meat, and Pop always liked it, so I always gave him my claws. Now we're just going to lift the shell off. That is the lungs. You do not eat the lungs. Throw them to the side there in your little scrap pile you'll have. Break that shell off in the front there. Snap it in half. Inside there, all them little chambers is full of meat. Good eating. That's the back fin. That'll be where the lump is. Now you can take your time. Like I said, you can break each one of them joints apart on the leg, and there's meat in there. Alrighty, now we just take our newspapers here and start rolling them up. Just work it all together into the middle there. Just keep folding it up. And throw it in the bag, folks. Folks, I'd sure like to thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Lord willing, be a seeing you Friday. Thank you again for watching. Look at that easy cleanup.